verify that Twitch did its thing. And get started. No, thank you. Stream thingy. Okay. Wait, are there any more tags I can easily see here? I'm in the middle of a stream.
You know, I kind of figured that because I seen that. Dude, all I'm gonna say is, oh my fucking goodness, this morning.
We put first playthrough, but it's really not this case, and I'll just add that one. Okay, update, and we're live. Everything should be good, and I'm gonna take off the internet here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Hi Doc, how's it going? So, hello everybody. This is DVtheDigitalHero here. Welcoming you to another stream. So, today I decided just to kind of start this whole process off, I'm going to start with the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, because I've been wanting to kind of play this and I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So, I'm going to go ahead and start playing it now. Should be a good time. Should be fun. Are you online, by the way?
Unless my computer's online, but I can't remember. I'd have to go up there and check.
The
last time I checked, I don't think it was.
So I dropped like a few frames, I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with Spyro. Spyro the Dragon, you can't catch what? Wait, that's the wrong character. Something about that's not correct. Activision. Oh wait, hold on. Let me fix some things real fast. I kind of forgot about Echo. So, I'm not going to worry about the echo. I'm just going to do it this way. And worry about potential echo. Y'all can probably hear the game. I'm not going to be able to, basically. That's how I just solved it now. It's okay. Or maybe I could fix it even more. Hold on. I could get the things to actually fix this proper. Just one moment, everybody. Okay. Make sure the mic was good. And I fix this. So.
Oh my goodness, that was so loud.
Notification thing is extremely loud. Well,
I think that was.
Hello? Okay. There we go, testing, testing. Can everyone hear me good? Testing, testing. Yes, obviously. They may or may not be able to hear you now. Not sure.
If nobody can hear my loud mouth no matter what, then there's something wrong.
Actually, I'm sure that the computer's actually picking this tiny microphone's picking you up just fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Dropped a couple more frames since last time. I already took my phone off Wi-Fi. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this. Well, new as in the same thing that the Crash did, then yeah, but new as in like actually a new experiment, like or experience. Not mean to actually say experiment, but experience. No, it's basically the first 3 games remastered.
Which game has the sheep in it?
All of them. Like all of them in general, because all of them have sheep, so you can burn to get sparks back to life.
There's still the game that I don't know what I played when I was over at April's house or something. And the only memory I have of it is seeing sheep at the beginning.
That's very, very vivid, because that's literally every Spyro game ever. I've seen sheep at the beginning. Well, got some news for you. That is not Carnero. Anyway, we're gonna start with the first game and then move on up as we progress through. We have an hour and a half to play games today, unfortunately. Maybe a little bit more if I can push it, but only a little bit. A little bit more. Which might mean that depending on how things go, I might be streaming again tomorrow, because the whole day will be open as long as the internet's not being used. But before we get started, I'm actually going to see if I can figure out what's going on with the frame dropping. Alright, well, after some extensive looking around, nothing else is on the internet, so if there's dropped frames, I do apologize. It's just the internet around here. Being super slow and weird, so I do apologize for that if you see any skipped frames. It's nobody's actual fault, just the internet's slow today. Woo. Anyway, let's play Spyro the Dragon. We're like 10 minutes in, I haven't even started playing a game yet. In the world of dragons. 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 In the world of loading.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
You should actually take care of the problem first before insulting the guy. And that's what happened.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Turn off the retro TV. What TVs used to look like an eon ago. I never even had TV like that, but I grew up in the age of like NES and such. Rescue Nestor. Hi, Nestor. The unlikely. Wait.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
You need to find the dragons first, so I can charge, I can throw fire, I can burn that guy, and I can fight you. And I can glide. I've actually beaten all 3 of the Spyro games. I think I've completed the 2nd and maybe 3rd one, but I've rented the 3rd one or was borrowing it or something, so I didn't have it for like ever. So like, yeah, I could never find it again afterwards. So like the 3rd one, and I only rented the 1st one and just beat it. So like, this is about as much like. So basically, this is kind of fresh. If I'm going for 100%, I might go for 100%.
Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing?
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Neat. Water is painful. Can't swim yet. I'm not a swimming dragon. And go over here. There's a secret level. But we're not even ready for the first one because we haven't gotten to the first level yet. So this is our first homeworld area. So let's see. Oh, Jim, burning up people. Oh man, having a blast. Let's see. Truth be told, so yeah, this one doesn't have the glide. Like the second and third one have a glide feature or a hover feature that as soon as you reach a certain point, you do that. The triangle on this one just literally stops your glide. It's just weird. And I got a skill point. Woot. Alright. And my dragonfly is hurt because I got punched up by somebody. Bird up some sheep and get some dragonfly. Alright, so technically I could go around collecting everything in this hub world, but also, oh, hold on, I'll get this guy. Honestly, I'm going to be visiting all the areas as I progress anyway, in a sense, so I think we're just going to slowly 100% the hub worlds as we explore each area. So like there's like more gems down that way, more gems down those other ways, but right now let's actually just begin a world. And this might be a 100% playthrough. I might change my mind after a while, or beat it first and 100% later. Depends on how I feel. The brief fire. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I can dance like a dragon. I can leave my friends behind. If my friends are stoned, and if they are stoned, then they are in trouble probably. Alright, first level. And as far as other things, I kind of know a little bit about this because my roommates and Lynn have kind of played this a little bit, so I kind of watched them play a little bit of this trilogy, just a tiny bit to see what the game was like. And then, like I said, I've been kind of wanting to play it myself for a while, so let's go. I haven't played the original Spyro in like forever. Yeah, I can't do crazy stuff like that. There's a lot of moves that I believe Spyro is able to do, but not do in this game. And I'm so used to the second one, so I own the second one. So when I get to that one, I'll be seeing a lot more changes, that's for sure, with the changes they added to the Reignited Trilogy, for sure. That one I'll be able to see the changes the most, because I've beat that one a lot.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Sure. I think getting zapped by her is basically the equivalent of the checkpoints. Still, so I forget if she was actually in the original. Alright, hold on. Shouldn't be here yet, hold on. I'll rescue you in a bit. Sorry, I forgot the key. Apparently I need a key to open that chest. Every other chest I can bonk, break open, everything else, but that key, no. I have to actually have a thing for it. Let's go. Go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Yeah, sorry for not streaming yesterday. I got hit with like a big, massive, like, thing. Like, basically kind of hit me in a weird way. I didn't want to do anything yesterday, and on top of that, I already had like a lot of stuff to do yesterday anyway, like yard work and such, so I just ended up not doing it. Like, you can check my Discord if you want to know more about what basically hit me yesterday, but yeah. I'll probably be missing small stuff as time goes on, but that's okay.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
I don't have much of an action button. It says action button, but it's more of a camera button. I'll talk. Oh, wait, I think this is allowing me to talk to the dragons again. If I forgot a hint they said, which is a nice feature. Also, it's a nice feature that I think a lot more of these dragons speak in this one, from what I can tell, but no one around here beat this game yet, so as soon as we get past like World 2, then everything's basically blind. There's return home. This thing took a while to find the first time. This for a skill point. Guidebook. Skill points. See, there's this list of skill points here, and then you can like collect skill points to unlock parts 1, and 2 of the art gallery. So we have, there's a couple bosses you need to perfect, and then it's not for every stage though, because that's what we were trying to do. We were trying, like me and when me and Kitty were looking at this, we were trying to figure out like the order of stages, but no, all the stages are in here. So yeah, and all the stages have a skill point. But outrun this guy, he's annoying. Cut him off as whenever possible. You get egg. He gave me an egg. Good times. Good times indeed. Adventure. Adventures onward. Hey. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a quick button to the guide world. The guide map. Oh, hold on. I think where I actually have the camera right now is basically not doing too much and impeding the gameplay. Like, you miss out like what's like in this bottom corner right here, but besides that, it's like I don't think it's actually impeding much of the gameplay. Murder some sheep. Burn, burn, burn to the sheep. I'm going to check around this outer bit. Just a second in case they left right out. Okay. Yeah, I've got everything already. So we're going to try to collect as much stuff as possible. Like a signal run. And I kind of forget where everything is. Because for the sake of silliness, I sometimes just like purposely forget things just so I don't be like, okay. I won't try to remember that. Let's just try to see if I can remember it myself. Some things it's hard to do that, but other things like gym location. Well, gym location is kind of like, well, they're everywhere. Just look everywhere, you'll find them all. That's like true for most Spyro games, which, like, a lot of the Spyro games are barrier. I think like the most recent like new Spyro games I've completed, which it's not easy to complete new Spyro games when there hasn't been a new Spyro game since the one for PS2 that I think one of the most recent ones was the one for PS2 that had like all of them in it. I'm thinking that's like the most recent Spyro release. I know Crash had like Crash the Mutant and stuff that nature. But oh right, I remember what I'm missing. Okay. This also is tricky. But I don't think Spyro had anything like again since like Spyro and something about heroes. I'll go ahead and rescue now. I'm not ready to leave yet. I'll just get you on the way out. See ya. Yeah, so I'm just being random with my picking up of the dragon. It's okay. They'll be there. They ain't going anywhere. They'll be fine. I got the key. I can go get the. You know, there's one up. We stocked up on one up for a while. Really no rhyme or reason to where certain gyms are. Sometimes, like, a box can contain anywhere from 1 to, like, 10 gyms. Every box. This is, like, if you're missing a bunch, you might be missing a treasure chest, which hold, like, apparently 10 gyms. Like, well, the logic I was using maybe from the other ones. One might only have like the 5 gems, but I think this one has 10 gems too, just maybe not in this first world.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
We have 5 dragons so far. Sweet wee! Oh gosh. Okay, 5 gems. Do a barrel roll. I had to do a barrel roll here, at least not now. Alternate fire button. In case you're really used first-person shooters. You need that, and you need that, fake of using the trigger button to fire. This time, literally. There you are, there you are. There's 2 of you. Oh, they're just literally right in the line around. Alright, cool. So, right on the look for them. I'm almost done with this level, so might as well. That. They were missing 1 dragon and 3 gems. Gems could be anywhere. I swear I thought there was a... that button, yeah. There we go. This way. Yeah. This. That way still, okay. By clicking the left analog stick, I think in this version of the game, oh, it's up there. Okay, well, thank you, Sparks, for having me go the wrong way. Appreciate it. Okay, that's why it looks weird. Okay. No, I ran around in a huge circle a minute ago, but then I'm sitting there like, wait. This way, this way, this way. Go this way. Alright, it says that way. Wait, was there one like right there? Okay, cool. We're done here. Let's just get out of here. Accomplished. First world complete.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
All dragons found. 100% complete. Let's go. Skill point attained. Perfect completion bonus. Yeah. We did it. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Alright, now when you defeat... Now the enemies have come back, so... They may be a bit confusing by doing it this way. You know what? If I get to a point where I'm just down to the last enemy or so, or like the last thing is an enemy, oh well. Completed all the things there. We get a dragon here. We rescue Thomas the Tank Engine, also known as Thomas the Thing.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
You're stuck at enemies. Let's let you know. Oh, did you? I guess that guy like showed up before. Weird. Hey, sir, I need to burn you. Burn to the ground. Burn to the ground. I don't know why that's just one of my go-to jokes I need to make every time fire is involved. But it is. But because I've actually played that game. That joke comes from. Beat it, and was kind of iffy on it. The boss is real weird. Like, to me, there's way too many. Every boss has instant death pits around them, and I hate that in a Mega Man game. Because that's what annoyed me about Mega Man X6. Was literally having an instant death pit near the boss you're at, and it's like, oh. And in that game, it's worse because, like, way too many bosses have instant death pits somewhere. Yes, that's my only complaint I have about the game, yes. The game is actually kind of fun otherwise. I'm weird, I like bad games sometimes, and actually not even like ironically or anything. I like what people consider bad games. It's like, yes, they're bad. Yes, I can see that they're not the greatest, but like, they're bad in like a, out of 100, they'd probably get like a 60 bad. They're not perfect, but people way too much go with against the flaws of the game, and then don't look at the fun parts of the game, and then it's like, oh, okay, this game is terrible, 1 out of 5 or something like that. It's like, no, that's a bit too harsh. Do a barrel roll, do a barrel roll. Burn. I'm talking about Mega Man X7, by the way. For people that don't know what I'm talking about, when I was saying to burn to the ground, that's one of the bosses. Yes, that one's, like, I don't think I even noticed that when I was first playing the game. So it's one of those things that's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. To me, like, yes, I know, it's weird. It's like, how can you not notice? How can you not notice the crazy guy going burn to the ground?
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
I'm just, like, not talking when the voice is going because, I mean, that's just respectful, I would say. Let's play procedure, and also, I mean, in a stupid sense, might have to be proper procedure for certain things, at least, for actually letting people experience the game. Okay, so this part was weird. There's a mission here where you gotta, all bulls stuck. If I didn't know that, you would probably typically use your fire on these guys, and yeah, but for those chests, all you do is pop it and grab the gem after it pops up. But yeah, if you don't know that, you're going to just burn them and clear them that way. No, that's not what you need to do. Oh, also when you're defeating enemies you've already defeated before, a little, well, I don't know if my lives will pop up again. Actually, yeah, there they are. Alright, those little circles around Spyro's head, those are little orbs that you pick up after you kill enemies after you've already gotten the gem from them. So if you like replaying a level, being like, oh man, I missed something. This is one of those games that's like better than 100% as you play along, because then you won't have to revisit anything. If you're trying to 100% this game while, like, later, after the fact, you're going to like, go through so many things to, like, look at every lurking cranny, just figure out what you missed. That's a little bit annoying. So this game is one of those, I would say, 100% as you play, because there's really nothing stopping you. And sometimes, actually, that's almost the best way to 100% a lot of games. It's 100% a lot of it while you play. And that's what I use with Donkey Kong 64. I know you have to go back, but you only have to go back to World 1 and 2. Like, those are the only worlds you technically have to go back to. After World 1 and 2, they never give you another puzzle that you need something else for. You can usually 100% everything right after that. So, I mean, that's just that. I love DK64, by the way. It was one of the first. That game has a lot of fond memories for me, just sitting there actually 100%ing it. And just beating it in general. Found Devlin. Yeah.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Just little hints to try to help with the, I need you to get stuck. And you, sir. Bird. There we go. Those 3 things, and let's go. Now, run to a wall. Bonk. You know how I feel? I feel like a little bonk counter when I take this today. I don't know if I've bonked more than once. I actually like bonked into a wall, per se. Ow. Bonking into a wall is surprisingly easy to do. What do you gotta say for yourself, sir?
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Gosh, we were getting a little winded after just popping out of a statue and then... This is where that hint comes in handy, because it's quite a glide. There we go. I got an achievement. Huzzah. Got him. Got him. That was actually a really good move, actually. I see them going down the hill, I'm like, nope, and just bopped them. Heck yeah. I think both Lynn and Kitty had him at least go around a couple times. I got him on the first lap. Heck yeah. Nice. Nice. I think 5 might be the most. Well, again, I don't know. Maybe it's like later worlds or bigger gyms. Because we need to get 12,000 gems. This first world is getting us nowhere close to that, like at all. Still missing a dragon in both here and there, so I think I may have found the dragon. I'm not sure. Let me look at the situation here. Yes. Also, there's a 10 gem right there.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Oh, we're pressing the middle button that's like barely any. Oh, hi, Kiara. How are you doing? How are you today? Thanks for the hugs. Ah. Give you some hugs back. One day. Computer's still super slow on certain things. This is being one of them. There we are.
Dude, I have a question.
Yeah.
You know where the fuck my binder is? Because for some reason it's not in my fucking room.
I have no idea. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Kiara?
I swear the last place I had it was in the fucking room.
I don't know. Yeah, there are 10 gems. Okay. That answers that mystery. Mystery solved. Skill point acquired. Almost fell in the water. almost just straight up walked off the cliff. Skill point got. I don't think I need to burn them to get their gems. But if I. Although, if worst comes to worst, I will. I already got the skill point, so it doesn't matter. I can go that way. I can go that way. Nope. Death has happened. Oh, at work? That's understandable.
Wait, at work?
Yeah, Kiara's at work.
Wait, how do they want this free work?
I don't know, break. Okay, yeah, you don't have to do. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, there's the break, and then there's also like the
There's both those things, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, they gave me their gems when I knocked them senseless and stuff into the ground earlier. Okay. All things. So, what are you doing back? I died for 5 seconds because I did not realize that one path was a one-way. I should check back at the beginning of the level because that might be the most simple. What do you have now? Okay, just an enemy orb, okay. Check back there. Ow. Rude. Check into these. Finally, Sparks decided to eat a butterfly. Looked at that situation like, Sparks, why didn't you eat a butterfly? Pop. I did like a massive headbutt or like a swipe attack. Yeah. Hit the swipe attack. Cha. Shoot. Almost fell in the same water again. Good job. Alright, so let's see. So I have to burn these guys to get their gems. Where am I missing gems? I've literally. I want to go back to where the one path is. Okay. It's not like it's there. That took me a second. I was almost thinking if it is there. No. Okay. Is it here? Could be anywhere. 100%. Yeah. This game's one of those games that's just better to 100% as you're playing through it the first time instead of coming back to doing it again later. Because just looking for the stuff like after everything's already come back is kind of a lot harder to do than just while everything's already cleared off. Getting what you have left. Do a barrel roll. We should have to said about the homeworld, but so far. No, I didn't do that this one. Also grab you, you're my last dragon of the home world.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Toasty. Nah. I think if you come there early, it explains to you like what you need to open it, but I'm not sure. Do the best thing that they have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, how many? I have 12 dragons. I could literally leave this world. That's the silly part. And we're done with Homeworld. Done with the artisan world. Now we're just gonna do this stage. What I don't like is that it does not tell you how many places there are. It tries to hide that factor. But there's like bonus levels, it's hard to tell. Let's go Dark Hollow. Never played these games? I actually played like these a lot growing up. So, yeah. Like, I actually, like, when I was a kid and I first got the PlayStation, I used to be able to rent games, and I rented like all 3 Spyro games at some point. Beat them, and then somehow I got my hands on the second one and owned it, so that one was one that I kind of went back to a lot, even though I think my favorite's the third one. Like, the third one's my favorite. Like, the fact they added other playable characters, even though I know some people don't like when games do that, but like, having the other playable characters was fun for me. I can also say that to be true for the one on PS2, that's also real good. So, like, now these enemies can't burn the shield force. You can't burn metal. Metal is protected against fire. That's their logic anyway.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Yeah, metal armor or metal anything is fireproof. If a big guy has something metal, then you either have to, like, big guys are charge proof. Metal people are fireproof. If you're a big guy that's in metal, then you might have to combo them, depending on the situation. Because you might have to, like, basically charge them to knock it off, unless they have like an obvious weak spot. Then you just burn the obvious weak spot. I think we'll come to some enemies like this guy. I knew we'd come to this guy. He's got an obvious weak spot. You can't charge him in the front. I told you just to wear metal armor. I think the first person that wears metal armor, but if you try to charge him up front, he blocks it. But because he's big. But mostly I think what that hint's trying to say is metal is fireproof. And then yeah, that's like the 2 enemy types for like most Spyro games. To be fair. Is big enemies that are too big to charge, or there's the enemies that are like medium and they can be charged or flamed. Or there's like the small enemies that just flame. Oh hey, I agree. Okay.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah. That makes no sense in the context of them. No, because they're not really, you know, they don't really have a third-person camera for themselves. It's very much just hints for the gameplay. It's not like they can see themselves in third person, so this is just how, like, this is like, still too zoomed out for how they'd be actually looking around. enemies that can be both attacked and like charged and burned. There's the smaller enemies with metal that are, hey, we have protected ourselves. Aha, you can't hit us. Oh wait, no, you can still charge us. So tiny. And then there's the big guys that need to be, that are immune to charge and need to be burned. And then there are bosses that usually have different rules, but it depends on the situation. You tell it's okay to charge that, like burn that guy because you got a wooden shield, it's not metal. And wood burns fire, so yeah. Also, you only have like 2 actions, charge and that. If one doesn't work, do the other. If the other doesn't work, then you might have to find something else. You might have to find a secret trick that you can do. Get more things. Bonk. Have been debunked. By the way, this is like, say this since I haven't actually said it this stream. I am doing a small month-long sub thing where I call it a subathon because it's the easiest word I can come up with, but it's not really a marathon, but it's like, there it is. So this month is my stream and content anniversary. I'm just doing a whole month-long, like, stream thing to where, like, whenever I'm streaming, if anybody wants me to change games or play something else, just something they would like prefer or like to watch, they can sub and I will play their game for at least 30 minutes. Or if we're doing the D&D thing, I can stream. The sub person can actually add an encounter. So yes, I just wanted to point that out. That throughout this month, I am doing a minor subathon just at every stream. It's not really a super marathon per se, but I mean, stream anniversary is coming up very soon, like in like 9 days. So also keep that in mind that my stream anniversary is in 9 days. I'll try to do something special for it regardless. Maybe if I can, shoot. My problem is on Friday, so it's like I may have to wait till the Saturday afterwards, unless the person upstairs decides to take that day off. The person that keeps running in here and saying things. If they have the day off, then I'll be okay. They used to actually have Fridays off, but now they don't. It sucks. So I was like, oh yeah, that would be great for my stream anniversary. Then like they leave for a week, come back, and now their new schedule is they have to work on Fridays now. What?
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
I like these dragons' designs. They all look pretty cool. Like all the dragons, I think in the original just look like the same person, basically. I guess there's one over here yet. Okay. I don't want this. This one doesn't have that much stuff going on for it. I think this actually might be the treasure chest that clears the level. Right there. Yep. Yeah. 100% level complete. Just wait for that to pop up, but wanted to make sure. Return home. Yeah, also with this being my stream anniversary, it's also like on the 29th. It's also my content anniversary too. Like for YouTube, I've been on YouTube for like 13 years apparently. It's a long time. I like got on there like 2008, I believe, or 2009. 2009. No, it was 2008. I started randomly posting stuff. Doing the extra little orbs. But yeah. All I got left is that. And the boss? Yeah, all I got left is those and the boss. And there's no, like, perfect thing for this first boss, which is weird. So, yeah, all I got left is these 2 levels, I believe. Did I actually say, no, there's, like, no indication that that's the case. Well, if we're missing a percentage, we'll go back and go through all the levels. There's no indication how many levels there are per world, which is annoying and neat at the same time. It's like, okay, fine, you don't want to have spoilers, that's fair. But also, I mean, it's kind of nice knowing that kind of information. Well, I think I jumped the ball there. I think it was going to give me an extra life, and then realized, wait, no. It was weird. Well, I missed like one thing to get an extra life. Not that I need it for this next level, but I might as well get it. I may need it for the ball level after that, the little boss level is after that. So I think that's all I got left in this first one. First one doesn't have much. There it is. Oh, you can stay alive. I'll let you live. Think about what you have done. Stop terrorizing these dragons. I could have got that one. Darn. Let's go. We're gonna do a funny flight. These levels are little bonus levels. I think it's like all these little speedway challenges. I like these. The concept of these levels too. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for like 13 years, basically. I just made like a video not that long ago about like going through all 13 of my years on YouTube. I appreciate it, dog. Yummy over there. I don't know what it is, but whatever you got there looks probably yummy. And that's why it looks yummy, because I've only ate Pop-Tarts this morning. Only eaten the part of pop. Just so I could actually get started streaming. That is not zoom. That is also not zoom. Okay. There's no speedier method to get around. But yeah, Doc, I do appreciate the sentiment. Oh wait, that's the barrel roll button. My barrel roll button is not barrel roll. It does this. I'm sad that my barrel roll button is not barrel roll here. I think I ran too much out of time. Let's try this again. I've been messing around with the buttons. Let's do this for real now. We got to the trains first, but...
Wait. I know what game you're playing.
Uh-huh.
Because I won.
This exact level? Okay, this is the first one. You watch the first one. Mystery solved. Well, I think I said you watched the first one or whatever. And the first one was the one you were talking about earlier. Mystery solved, because that's the one with the sheep. Shoot!
Except they were way better at it than what you are.
It's my first time playing this game in like this particular one in years. I probably actually own the game. I never owned it, I rented it. Beat it that way. Oh, if they own down the PS4, then... Okay, so that's not the one you were talking about with your childhood. Okay. Okay. You didn't explain that part. You didn't explain that part. This is like my first time actually playing this. No, that's fine. You like, you didn't say the part that was recent, not part of the magical mystery. That it was not part of the magical mystery of which one you played that had cheap in it. See, that's where I got confused at. There we go. I should take out the trains first. Yeah, I might need to take out the trains first. I got 60. I got the... I've actually got that one a couple times. Well, oh, no, I got 60 again this time. Let's take out the trains first. And run. Boost. But we're not. Try to go for like the all-in-one, because that's like the thing you have to do to get the, one of the bonuses, just to get the all-in-one. While I was trying to find the best route. Well, I thought leaving the trains. Wow, I was thinking the, no, okay. May have made a problem. May have made mistakes. Mistakes may have been made.
What the fuck?
I think actually the method I was going with last time would have been fine. Because now there's just nothing but dead air until I find arches. That diving that fast means that I can't like scale back up. So I got all the new ones. So now I just gotta do the all-in-one. I think the way I was doing it is the best method. Save the trains for last. But now I've gotten at least all of them at least once. So there's that. Burn, burn. Burn the grave. This is helpful. Like, really fast. Destroy all these guys. Go, turn around. Wait. He's still doing alive. Get out of here. I did not notice that guy was still alive. I thought I killed them all. At least he kind of popped right back in front of me so he could die. Respectfully. Without me having to hunt him down. No. Ah, dang it.
Wait, why would...
I knew I was losing control. I knew it because it's going down too fast. May not be the best at these levels, apparently. Huh. Almost had it, too. Almost had it. As soon as I can get rid of those treasure boxes. I just go straight for the trade. Or I have to just go around in a circle. How did I not blow that guy up? How's that? I swear, even like his plane like turned red. How did he not blow up?
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, but they're just a completely separate thing than what you're talking about. Fuck that guy over there. Sheesh. This is unlike last time where I got a perfect run on that. I did that and dang it. Messed up on the entrance to the thing. I've lost it. Ew. Oh. I always get stressed in a time limit situation too. Another thing, big time limits. It's hard to pull up. That's like the one thing I've noticed. It's hard to pull up. Like you'll just like you try to pull up and you're in the water. It's like what? Like I'm holding down for like a good like solid minute there, and it's like nope, water. It's like really? I'm pulling up way before he even gets like close to the water, but then nope, you know, going straight down. Which, I mean, probably understandable in real life. Like, jeez, actually got that guy. I'm glad I burned his. This ain't gonna work. Stupid losing control in the gold in the chest room. No, come back here. I just want to burn you up and explode you. I'm still missing one. Headbutt you instead. Now we're just going to see the inside of my head. Apparently. Alright. Take 21. I don't know how many takes this actually is, but well, not this actually. 21st attempt.
It's alright.
I think I just noticed I missed a guy. No! Too close to the water. I'm like super nervous about water like 90% of the time. 90% of the time now because of where are you? Explode me. Got time. If I'm running low on time, idea number 2, go blow up the trains if I'm running low on time after that. I know this route works. I know this route works because it's like, basically, as soon as you get done with the one part, as soon as you get done with the gold room, you'll be right above the trains and you can just go straight to the trains and blow them up. This part's tricky because you have to destroy all these guys in quick succession. All 8 of them. It's kind of hard to get lucky that they all be like in the same spot. So blow them all up. And if you try to chase them, it actually takes more time. Go against them a little bit faster. There we go. Perfect. Now I should be just fine. Got 15 seconds to get all these, and then as soon as I get to the gold room, the treasure chests are in quick succession that you can get them. I have no idea. Come on. Come on. Go to stuff, get to the gold room. Like right here. Chest room. Go. No. Go. Stop. The only thing about this route is going into the gold room is tricky. The only thing about... Before I uploaded my last video, apparently my videos were 777. Triple numbers. You know what? We're going after the train. Going after the trains. Going in this way, I could actually, it's a lot simpler to go in that way when that thing's going on. The arches are kind of the worst thing. Now the problem is I don't know where the arches are. The arch I'm supposed to go after next is. There's going to be like a long part of a long part where, yeah, that method does not work unless I can immediately get back to where I was in the arches.
You basically have to be perfect.
Yeah, why just here?
I know I'm playing music, but...
Oh, a few seconds ago, Doc hosted me. Okay, thanks for the host, Doc.
Oh, okay.
I heard something from my computer. It sounded like one of those notifications. It sounded like a notification. Like, what's the notification I just heard? Because like I have a special thing. If people sub to me right now, they can choose what game I play. Whether it be for like 30 minutes on like a longer stream, or maybe like a whole stream for like a shorter stream. And the more people sub to me, the better off I'll be. And then I also have like gold planned if people actually reach like if I reach like so many subs. Maybe. I mean, that's
I'm not saying that in like a negative thing. It's just that with these, I'm so much that no one knows that.
true.
I'm just not even
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Gold room again. Let's try to... I want to try to get a little bit of a wider berth into this room. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. We got this. We got this. This is good. Good. Bumps into a wall and dies. Well, I figured this would be the best because now there's the tracks. Here's the spirit tracks right here. Boom. And yep, this should be good because as long as the fourth train comes within 9 seconds. Boom! Did it. Did it. All in one. Plus 60. Perfect. Perfect run. Did it. No, I would not like to try again. I'm done. That was a perfect run. Heck yeah. 300 treasures. Alright. At this rate, well, you know, at the rate I was going, I thought I might have to stop after the first world, but I might be able to continue a little bit into world 2. already got everything 100%. I don't know.
Remember what we were talking about? I remember this game.
Yeah. This game is actually real fun so far. I really want to play the third one again. That's like one thing I really want to do again. The third one's my favorite. It has it to where you can play like with a penguin and like the person from the second game. I can't remember his name at the second, but even though he's a real cool character, but Hunter. I think his name is actually Hunter.
Tiger and Cheetah?
Yeah, Cheetah, yeah. He's from the second game, but he also, I think, becomes playable in that one. Alright, you are the worst enemies. Oh gosh. I gotta be careful around them dogs. They just like, they have...
Wait,
They like home in exactly where you're at. It's annoying. And you can't kill them with one hit. You have to kill them with two. So they will most likely jump on top. Unless you're really quick with the moving. So if you're moving in this... I should have been out of your range. Of like, you should have already been hopping toward me because I was moving away. Like... Charge. Oh shoot, that was bad. I might die. I'm already out of sparks. They're like the little German Shepherd thing.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
There's a lot of dragons with paintbrushes in the artisan world. It is called the artisan, is what I saw.
I know who that looks like.
Got him. No. I'm gonna pop you with the dip. I want to get that checkpoint first because I can come back and get the stuff I'm missing if I'm missing anything. I don't have to start from like all those other dogs at the beginning. I'm trying to get these ones. No. Right. There's that. Now for the boss. And the boss is basically more of the same. Whole level is dodge dogs, the level. There's Toasty. Mysterious Toasty and his giant scythe. Oh, that was close. Nope. Gotcha. It's a goat. Toasty's a goat all the time. Ah, dang it. And thanks for the yay, Doc, for me getting past the other level. Alright, now I'm at full health. This should be easy. I almost beat that with one hit. Beat that boss without taking damage. Probably can do damage. What? Want him on kill? No. All you you just mash at them, they die fast too. Okay. Ow. That was rude. Trying to get a good look at you. Angry goat on stilts. Look at this. Angry goat on stilts. Angry. I can't get another like a look at his side because he won't let me look at his side.
Oh.
And there's like the last couple treasure boxes to complete the level. Kind of weird is there's not a dragon here, so it's like, what was like technically the point of fighting the boss besides the treasure? There should have been a dragon. There should have been like a dragon right before the boss and after the boss. I think. Oh, that was an enemy gem. Okay. Wait, gem I need? Missing 2 gems. Alright, thankfully all the enemies are still knocked out. When the case in the last level, oh wait, I technically didn't destroy them. That might be why they weren't. Oh, they're right here. Hop on this tiny little enclave right there. See that? Yeah. Perfect. Perfect jump. Also got webcam going too during this entire process.
Well, hopefully
They see your arm. I can tell you that much right now. They're looking at your arm.
well, as long as it's just mine.
And if you've like kind of went around me at any time, maybe. Heals. Angry goat to make up for all his goat brethren that get murdered by Spyro on the daily. Alright, so I believe that's 100% on this first floor. Get out of here. We're at 145. Might be able to, might just go ahead and start clearing out the next homeworld, and then I might just have to end it there, but I'm not sure.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Let's go! Bounce on his head. Boom! I definitely like recording this way better than just recording off the PlayStation. Because it'd just be on the PlayStation, it'd just be like a big old, like, blop right there at the top. Which is always weird. Blop. I can't barrel roll. I can't even shoot fire. Most boring balloon ride ever. You know, better idea. Let's completely ignore the homeworld and go after a random level. A rescue Titan.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Been doing so. How about no? So in this place, we have the 200 here on this.
Okay.
Cats are silly. Where's the there's a skill point here I can get. Scare 6 Snorks and tents. Alright, oh, that's easy. I don't know if that's further time, but I think there's more tents than there are here. We got scared of tents. This one decided to show its butt at me. So it's this one. More just got scared of tents. Those two just got scared of tents. That's a skill point. Oh. Oops, I somehow I got into here. Yeah, I know I'm making it harder on myself by not clearing out the hub world immediately, but oh well. Do a barrel roll. Burn to the ground. Around this level. Desert place looking level. This is when the numbers start going up a little bit higher. First world was just kind of a showcase. This level is now when the game actually starts being a game. A little bit. The worlds in this game are a little bit small. I think the worlds in 2 and 3 are just way better because, like, I know in 2 I believe you get like one goal by just you reaching the end of the level, so it's actually like a linear level, but then there's like 2 other sub goals along the way that you can get like before or after the level, basically. So there's that. Bop. Yep.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
I believe she, I think she does, actually, yes. I think that's why she's taking a nap right now. Probably. She's usually an early bird. Get back here. I'm gonna punch you in the face with my face. Accidentally run into any walls. I'm not going to catch it first. Got him. Got him. Oh yeah. This is probably like the last level I'm able to do today. Let's try to 100% this quickly. So I only got like 9 minutes left. So I'll make a little bit more level progress. Could have cleared out the hub world, but yeah, I'd rather clear out the levels. Levels are more fun. Yeah. Slight sequence breaking. One. Speedrun strat there, even though I don't even know what a speedrun for this game strategy is. Jim was supposed to fly in. Sparks, you're lacking behind there. Jim was supposed to fly in. also like in the other games, you can get like more super, like more special. All right. Hit the wrong button there and got bopped in the head. Whoa, no. Mistakes have been made. I do like these games, the hub worlds are almost basically like a little micro level. In a sense. Their own collectibles and everything, but still. First, I think I've seen that particular hub world way too many times right now. Here's where I've seen Lynn and Kitty basically try to go through it recently. 100% that room, and I was like, you know what? I've only seen like all that stuff. I've only seen this technically once, not even that much. Because I was. Well, you have work in like 30 minutes. That sucks. I slept in super late today. That's also because I woke up at like. I went to bed like.
What's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Woke up around.
Yes, that's a number.
Went to bed at 7. No, it was bed at 6. Woke up at 7. Then I'm not gonna say what I wrote down.
Now that particular little fireworks is being a prick at this point.
7. I had woke up sometime at 7:23. Then I wrote down stuff at 7:40, 7:42. I woke up around 9, 10. I swear I woke up 2 times at 10:19.
I've had that happen before.
I'm not joking. I swear it was like an alternate fucking reality that I woke up into. And then I woke up, I think, like at 11 something. And
Fall asleep, look at the clock, then like fall asleep again. Feel like you were asleep for like a long time, but then suddenly realize it's only like not even a minute later. It's literally the same time. It's like, wait, what?
okay, yeah, 7:35. 9:49, 10:10. And then I woke up before 11:39.
Wow. Well, I woke up around like 11:30, and after being going to bed like 3, I was out of it and having a dream where the name, where it seemed like I was hanging out with a person named Popsky at a cafeteria. I don't know why. Like I was at, like I don't think I've ever seen what the person looks like, but I like what Popsky looks like. But birds of a feather, yay! I got a trophy. But like apparently, like I had like a technical visual representation of what he looks like, and I'm not entirely sure why. And I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. If I find out what, oh, just like a tall, slightly kind of bulky, a little bit big, but like nothing too major. Just like a tall, gentle figure, basically. It was a dream. I can't remember. Sometimes if you're paying attention to it, but I never pay attention to those type of features normally. So it's kind of like yeah. It's like I have a hard time remembering those features normally on people. So in a dream, it's like triple hard.
Well, the only thing that I'm going to say, because I'm not going to necessarily say what all I remember, because a lot of that is very private information.
Uh-huh. $2.99.
my minimal house, and we're outside. Apparently, I know who I was. I'm not gonna say who I was. And
I expected it to be a bomb.
basically, for some fucking reason, we were doing a race, and I had this bow, and I was like this, and I was gonna shoot a cat.
Don't shoot the kitty. Don't kick the gosh darn baby. Kick the baby.
And
For some reason that just reminded me of that. I don't know why.
after that, it ended up switching into this weird thing where
Yo, I
it was
missed
fun.
something over
And
here.
well, actually, no. I went to the backyard, the grass was kind of like grew up slightly, and Bosky Martin was in the protecting me.
He's still being a good boy over there at Mom and Dad's place. He was like hopping on my leg when I was taking breaks yesterday during mowing. He's adorable.
But basically, Bosky Hart had about
I think there's another way to get over to the
five
deserty
4 or
area.
5 kittens in a bag with him.
Huh.
And one of the kittens I remember picking up,
I need to get back over here anyway. But I think I missed the dragon, or I missed a dragon.
and I'm like, it had like a little bit
I
of
should have
blood
just
on
missed
it.
the dragon. Wow.
Oh, Marco! Is Marco the one I remember? No, it's not.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
But anyway,
Oh, the whirlwind. I just unlocked the whirlwind. Okay.
and basically,
That's how I get back up here now. Okay, I had to do the jump and then I come back over here.
but basically, I ended up claiming
No.
that as mine.
No. Okay, where's that whirlwind? I need it now. Almost died. I am listening. I just also died.
And then basically,
Perfect.
there was like another cat that I had to see, and then I was in this building, and there was a bunch, I mean fuck ton of nothing but black ass cats.
Neat.
Like they were fucking everywhere. And
Oh, that sounds cool, Doc. Depending on when you go live, I can try to see if I can raid you, maybe.
and basically the cats.
Okay.
I can't really remember
If I
much
can-
of that. Cats, and I'm like, what the fuck? It seemed like I was on drugs or some shit, breeding a fucking cat.
Meow 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 meow. What's
But
up here?
I mean, I'm not really
Oh, there's a gym over here. Okay. I need to look around this outer bit. Also, I still have Spark's magical ability of pointing me in the direction of where gyms are. I forgot about that. That might be needed right now. Right that way. Oh. I thought I saw it, but then I actually didn't see it, but then I actually
Yes!
was there. Oh, there are gyms in the pots. Oh, that's probably what I missed. And then you have to cook the pots to get some gems. Get some good old dragon gems for Spyro to eat. I mean, wait. I mean, that's what apparently that's what Spike from My Little Pony like to eat. No. Dang it.
It's 2:03 by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream after I beat this level. I'm almost done. I got like maybe like 9 gems or something. I have 9 gems to look. I know. I have like 9 gems or something. Oh, I have 9 gems. Oh, that was amazing. So it shouldn't take too. Woot. Yay, intuition. I need before I have sparks to guide me where the gems are. So I already have all the dragons. This level is basically complete once I find the last few gems. And it's probably in this pot. It's up there somewhere. Okay, let's keep going. Could probably take the little that little warp thing up here, but oh, it's these 2 pots. I don't think I. Yeah. Missing 2. Nope, it's that way. Guide me, Sparks. Might be a pot back here, though. There might have been a pot at the beginning, so I didn't burn yet. So let's check. Nope, it's not in the pot. It's more like it'd be in that cactus, the way Sparks was going in. It's like right at the start. Wow. I think it's because I think you start the stage like right here or something.
Well, you're supposed to turn the fuck around.
Apparently.
Oh, I would have.
Oh well, I got it now. It's over. That's the joys of having sparks. I think you can just leave like just by leaving with like the thing. You don't have to technically take the exit. I just prefer taking the exit. Like I could just like exit level, but it's like, or at least do this at least once. Make it feel like a proper level exit.
I'm not gonna go with function today. Shit going on in my life. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with fucking function.
Yeah. Well, now to probably go get real food because, oh. What do you 3 want? Yeah, I thought so. This came marching up to me like, it was like, what do you 3 want? Poof. Thought so. Let me see if I can find a nice safe. Here's a spot to do an outro. Alright. Well, this is a good spot, isn't he? Well, alright. That's a good time. That's a good idea too, Doc. Give me a moment. I'll go ahead and like... Well, technically, the thing is I would raid you, but I think that I only have just you, so...